Hi everyone, I'm here at the Bible study. I hope you're having a good day. We haven't done a Bible study in a while, so I'm glad to get one up for you guys. I have a few things I found that I want to read to you first before we get started with that, with the Bible study. Okay, a wish is a powerful thing. A wish is the first glimmer of a beautiful future, the brand new beginning of a happy ending, the guiding light that leads the way to what you want the most. There is nothing foolish about wishes. Make one and set your dreams in motion. Okay. And this one. There's so much you can do about stress. Stress can only claim all your attention if you let it. Instead, you can set it aside for a bit, postpone it indefinitely, or outright ignore it. And you can always shrink it instantly by shifting your focus to what's definitely bigger than life's joys. Or bigger than life's joys, sorry. Okay, and this one. You are more powerful than any problem. You're a child of God, remember. Desire, decide. Do, it's how dreams come true. Nothing can beat or defeat you. The glass isn't just half full, it's getting fuller. You're making progress. Anything is possible. Go for it. You are more than enough. Once again, remember, you are the child of God. Unless you choose to be the child of Satan. Okay. We'll do the circle of kindness. This one is by Sheila from Tennessee. I'll never forget their thoughtfulness. We were moving to a new city and state with our 2 preschoolers. Wanting to take our time deciding where we wanted to settle permanently, we decided to start in a rental house. To our surprise and delight, the kind owners had food and beverages for us upon our arrival. There was a loaf of bread, a packaged sandwich meat, mustard, mayo, chips, cokes, and apple juice. We couldn't have been more thankful and grateful for their thoughtfulness. I'll never forget that moving day and have tried to pay their kindness forward wherever we've moved. That's good. And the next one is by Scott from New Jersey. Hardly ever have a man. Her kind gesture pulled on my heartstrings. I am a teacher at a school where children don't have a lot of money, but they possess extraordinary talents, compassion, and love. I was fortunate to be involved in an after-school program, and one day a student didn't have the right sneakers to participate. A school nurse, who also volunteered for the program, asked the student his size. It just so happened they both wore the same size shoe. She immediately took off her brand new sneakers and gave them to the student. The child gave a beautiful smile. Her small act of kindness put our heartstrings and reminded us to be grateful for all we have. Amen. Because it could always be worse. Remember that. And the last one is by Linda from Ohio. The hero made my day. I just moved to Louisville in April of this year, and I got a job at Rite Aid part-time as a cashier. One afternoon, while I was waiting on customers, a gentleman wearing a cap that said he had served in the Army during the Vietnam War approached the counter. I thanked him for his service, and because I acknowledged him, he gave me a pin of our American flag. Every time I see or know of a person who served in any way, I thank them for their service. My late husband, who I lost recently, was a veteran. I believe people should honor our veterans because they risked their lives for us. Receiving the American flag pin from this hero made my day. Amen. That was nice. That was really nice. Okay, so let's go to our Bible study here. The devotion will be by Diane Neal Matthews, and she says, the verse she picked out is Proverbs 3, verse 6. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. But are you listening to him? You have to listen to him. Look at everything around you. Yeah, okay, that's next. Sorry. Okay. So oh, my flowers are pulling out. Save the flowers that Sherman and other people get me. Some of the petals off of them. Okay, chapter 3 of Proverbs. Further benefits of wisdom. My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart, for they will prolong your life many years and bring you prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing. Wow. They'll be overflowing, and your vats will brim over the new wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's disciple, because the Lord's disciples, those he loves, as a father, the son he delights in. Blessed is the man who finds wisdom, the man who gains understanding, for she is more profitable than silver, and yields returns than gold. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing we desire can compare with her. Long life is in her. Long life is in her hand. In her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who embrace her. Those who lay hold of her will be blessed. By wisdom the Lord laid the earth's foundations. By understanding he set the heavens in place. By his knowledge the depths were divided, and the clouds let drop the dew. My son, preserve sound judgment and discernment. Do not let them out of your sight. They will be life for you, an ornament to grace your neck. Then you will go on your way in safety, and your foot will not stumble. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Have no fear of sudden disaster or of the ruin that overtakes the wicked. For the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being snared. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it. When it is in your power to act, do not say to your neighbor, "Come back later, I'll give it to you tomorrow," when you know, and when you now have it with you. Do not plot harm against your neighbor who lives trustfully near you. Do not accuse a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not envy a violent man or choose any of his ways. For the Lord detests a perverse man, but takes the upright into his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blessed the home of the righteous. He mocks proud mockers, but gives grace to the humble. The wise inherit honor, but fools he holds up to shame. And that was chapter 3 of Proverbs. And I kept messing up. I'm sorry. I'm having a bad day with my stupid brain, COVID brain. And I can't, I don't know, I can't think of words and talk today. It's been a hard day. Somebody's outside. Okay, so let's read Diana's devotion. She says, after a day of door-to-door visits, my pastor headed back toward the temporary clinic set up by our church's mission team. Suddenly, Pastor Steve felt compelled to veer off on a side trail. He guided the translator, insisted that nobody live on the road. But just a couple hundred yards down the trail, they saw two men digging a ditch. The guide warned that the men would not harm to talk while working. When Pastor Steve introduced himself, one of the men responded, I've been expecting you. He had dreamed that a white man with a black book would visit him and that he should listen to the man's message. See how God works? That afternoon, on an obscure trail in Africa, two men became new followers of Jesus. Despite my noble intentions and worthy ambitions, my personal agenda will always pale in comparison to God's plan for my life. When I make following Jesus my first priority and invite him, see what I mean? To direct my steps, my days become full of divine appointments. He may lead me to someone waiting to hear about him for the first time, or to a long time before he needs to be strengthened and encouraged. I might encounter a person in need of partial help or friendship, or he may direct me to someone who will fill a need of mine. Either way, my faith will grow as Jesus uses me in his work. If I stay close to him and follow his leading, I'll never find myself on a dead-end road. And your homework from Diana Neal Matthews tonight, ask Jesus to make you more sensitive to his guidance today. Keep alert for any unexpected path he wants you to follow. Someone may be expecting you. That's so true, that's so true. Alright, so there's that. And we got the animal devotion. Can you check the time for me, please? It's starting to get dark again. It's not even 5 o'clock. Okay, everybody pick your animal. What's it going to be, Layla? Woo, my bookmark blew away.
13:45.
Oh, we're good then. Hey, what animal you pick? You gotta pick one.
Skunk.
We got skunk. Skunk for sure. That's because he stinks. Oh, just turn it up. I got the drawing here on the chalkboard, but you'll look at that last. Okay.
Bring the turtle on there.
Well, look at that one. Yeah, that's what I need right there. Oh, that's weird. What happened to the turtle? That could be answered. All right. This one is by Terry Clifton. Getting past my gripping anger. Luke 4:30. But he walked right through the crowd and went on his way. On the day I got the excellent report from my doctor that my cancer was gone, I phoned several friends sharing the good news about my healing. but one friend acted as if he didn't care. Wow. I hung up after our conversation, depleted, betrayed, and angry. Suddenly, I felt myself adrift even from Jesus. Just then, my cat, Hannah, the cat, guys, walked across the room, following her brother, Rudy, 2 cats, puffed up like 2-ton Rudy, about to take her. And what did Hannah do? She acted annoyed, but didn't stop. Instead, she kept walking, moving away from the scene of a potential fight. Her goal of walking away was more potent than succumbing to the fierce battle with her brother would have been. I found myself wanting to be as unflappable as Hannah, to get past my anger, to keep walking, to do that. To do that, I knew I had to forgive my friend and turn it over to God. Only then could I break this debilitating bondage of unforgiveness. I lowered my head and prayed for my friend by laying my hurt and anger at the Lord's feet. I immediately felt lighter. I am sure that Hannah was a role model placed in front of me by Jesus to show me how to let go through forgiveness. Forgiving my friend who offended me allowed me to walk unchanged from his toxicity. I was as free as my cat Hannah, who was now snuggled with her brother Rudy. I hugged Hannah and rewarded her with her favorite dish of sardines, along with a big silent thanks for molding forgiveness. My Hannah helped me get my mind back on Jesus, by whose power I could move through any rough patch and threaten to overtake me. To be a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable, because God has forgiven the inexcusable in you. All right, here's the cats, Rudy and Hannah. But I got another one on the board. Don't ask me why I colored them like that, but okay. And here's the board. You want to see if you can see it? Here's the board. I've done Hannah and Rudy.
Meow.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys, that was our Bible study for today. I hope it touched your hearts. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible study. Bye, guys. God bless.